as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live with turn on us, so yes.
A pleasant good night, cycling fans and supporters. Welcome to
the 189th edition, Andrew, of the best thing happening on a Thursday night here in beautiful Borough Boom. It's a little bit wet, but it's going to be hot and steamy in the studio tonight, Andrew, for the 189th edition of As the Wheels Turn. I see all our favorite supporters and viewers are with us tonight, but we have
some special guests. We won't call a name, but we have some special guests. They're done in the studio already. They hang out with in the studio. We hardly chat. So tonight will be an interesting show. We want to wish each and everyone a pleasant good night. I want to wish my family from Cayman, my sister Martha Watla, niece Anne, and husband Dave, Sean, Franklin, Jackson, Liam, and I think my beautiful wife, they hang out today too. Good night. I know they are tuning in, but we have a great show. We want to thank each and everyone who tuned in tonight. Kevin Logan, I don't eat for I left home. And you know, the guys are getting their food outside waiting. Thank you again, Kevin Logan. The cycling boy, always exciting. Over this past weekend, we had a beautiful race here, but we are talking about that, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But as always, we'd like to welcome our guests to the 189th edition. And again, we have some great guests here. We'll give a little clue. One of probably the winningest or strongest cyclists and former representative on a national team for Belize is in the studio tonight. We're not going to give any names. And also a big race coming up.
Right.
And we have someone in studio who's going to be talking about that. He has some great cycling lineage as well from multiple cross-country winners. So
right.
Maybe that's a giveaway, but I don't think so. I think those clues are pretty rock solid.
Yeah.
But we have a great show. Once again, Andrew, I'd like to say welcome to one of the best things happening on a Thursday night here in beautiful Belize and worldwide, because it's not only Belize now. You're international, my brother.
We got what? Not me. We have fans all Africa, boy.
Yes.
So it's deep.
So you'll get into your normal thing, which is your birthday greetings, and then if you have any well wishes and so forth, right?
Yep. But first we start off, we got a sad news late this evening. I'm not sure, did he pass away? Yeah. So there was a what you call like a freak accident involving a past cyclist. I'm not sure if I'm not sure about the details right now, but they said he was unconscious, so I'm not sure if he passed away.
Wait, this is news to me.
Yeah, that's a brother of Robert Mariano. His name is Nerden Mariano. He had a maybe I don't know. I never watched the news to say, but at least I saw the update that there was this freak accident, and when I saw the picture and the name, I realized it is a past cyclist. He used to ride cross country before. And so he's a member of the cycling family. Even when you're still a member of the cycling
family.
So our prayers are with the entire family, with the Mariano family. Like I said, I'm not sure of the status, but I know that he was rushed to the hospital. Yes, he got crushed between two vehicles, I understand.
Oh man!
But
during work?
Yes, he was doing some kind of work, and unfortunately that incident occurred. But we don't know his status right now, so our prayers are with the family. These are things we don't want to hear about. But like I said, prayers to the family. We'll get more details, and so sad news this evening, to see that. Yeah. Good night, Miss Kirsten. So let me get into. I have a anniversary. Greetings. Joshua Parks and his wife celebrate their winning anniversary. Joshua Parks, He's a distant relative of the Parks family, the great Alfred Parks family. So I'm going to get into some birthday greetings. Let me start off. My good friend here, Disho, Dennis Osha, we call her Disho. We have Miss Debbie Steen, the mother of two great cyclists. We have my family, Stephen Burns in Belmapan. My first cousin, Delamere Lewis. My cousin wife, Melia Lewis. I have here Mark Steen.
That's Mark Steen Sr.
Yes, but this Mark Steen is not the Mark Steen. This is Mark Steen.
I know. Yeah, he's in Florida.
Florida,
Mark Steen.
right.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah, we know Mark. Correct.
Yeah. I have a special one, but if I want to leave for last.
Right.
Yeah. So what you could do, if you have any, you could mention.
All right, certainly. So I have some birthday greetings here as well, Andrew. Are you done with yours then?
Yeah, I done in mine.
All right, excellent. So let's see who we have. We have the Minister of Sports and Tourism, Anthony Mala, is tomorrow, July 11th. Happy
Same
birthday,
here.
my friend. May you have a great day tomorrow and all your blessings come true. Mrs. Gabby Marchand, who is the grandmother of Everett Matute.
Okay.
Jimmy Gurgis. You remember Jimmy? That came on ride with Rolling Shutters.
Right.
Jimmy Gurgis, his birthday is tomorrow. We have Sean Franklin. He's Saturday, July 12th. We have Buck Langford.
Buck.
Yes, Saturday, July 12th, out of the PMA Club. And he's in California. Happy birthday to you. My nephew, Clyde Allen. It's his birthday on Saturday. Travis Flowers, LF & Sons. His birthday is on Sunday. And Cody Flowers, his birthday is also on Sunday. Cody, when are you going to find the bike again, man? Tony Rosado, his birthday is on Sunday as well. And that rounds out your birthday for the week.
Okay.
So happy birthday, guys. Enjoy your day. You know how big we are on birthdays here. And you've got the big birthday for
Yes,
the
I
week.
have a special birthday. George, you want to pull it up? We're going to bring the bell, but Doggy improvise. So let me, George, can you pull it up? A very important person. That's my mom. She turns 85 years old tomorrow. Happy birthday, Mom. We celebrate.
Ring the bell, Doggy. Ring the bell, Doggy. Ring the bell, Doggy.
That's the bell.
All right.
So I say the Honorable Minister, Anthony Mala, shares a special birthday with my mom. So I know that's why Mr. Mala is such a special man. Shares the same birthday with my mom.
Go figure. Exactly.
So, Mom, from the entire family, want to wish you happy birthday. My mom, like, she get younger. You say she moved on?
85, huh?
85
Tomorrow.
years young. Yep, tomorrow.
Fantastic. And her name again is?
She is Miss Estela Erdones.
Estela
Oh, the people
Erdones.
call her Stella. Everybody knows her as Stella.
Stella Erdones. What's her maiden name?
Dina.
Dina is the maiden name.
Yeah.
That's not a popular Belizean name.
Huh?
That's not a popular Belizean name.
No, the family they come from India.
Okay, India.
So
Okay, Dina.
I have Indian blood in me.
Gotcha.
But I think the family migrated to Jamaica and then onto Belize.
Okay, excellent.
So,
Yes. Mrs. Erdones, a big happy birthday from As the Wheels Turn family. We have your grandson in the back there who is taking care of all the technical requirements. We have your handsome son next to me, and then your co-host here, wishing you a happiest of birthday. Ruction and destruction. Your great grandkids are outside, and your how would that be the daughter-in-law, granddaughter-in-law?
Oh, I'm Rochelle.
Yes, that'd be a granddaughter-in-law.
Yeah.
Yes. So wish you all the best, and may all your heart desire be your wishes, and all the blessings, and many, many, many more happy birthdays in the future.
Yeah, the whole crew flown in from the Cayman Islands to celebrate.
Oh.
So the celebration didn't start already.
Awesome.
I had to run too much drinks.
Wow.
I don't want to come here to the studio and say the wrong thing, D.
Yeah. Everybody wants to know why Andrew's so quiet tonight. Right?
Yeah.
Or the other way around.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks,
Yeah,
Mr.
but Andrew, it's a blessing to be, to get older and older, right? I embrace it very much. So, and I'm sure you're very happy to be here with your mom at 84 years old, and from what I know of her, she's a beautiful lady. So you're blessed.
Yeah, boy, I must say, bless. My mom taught me to be humble, to respect people. She said, "No, pass nobody will tell you good morning." She didn't know you, and she tell you good morning. She meet up on the bus and she might invite you and tell you come for some food. So I wish that the country would go back to those days where everybody love each other. You share food, you share love, you be a parent to everybody, because that's how it's supposed to be. I mean, it's so sad that these days we have so much violence, and it's like family killing family and hurting family. And back in the days, everybody go to each other's house, feed you. I could go to anybody's house and they take care of me, and likewise. And so that's how I believe the world should run. Love that thing.
Absolutely, 100% right, Andrew. And then with that being said, I was gonna say something about that as well, but I think this is the perfect time to do it. Kind of piggyback on what you said, but I want to encourage everyone. With the recent announcement in the news, it's been quite depressing and sad, especially with all the murders here in the city. You guys will all know about the Mrs. Jones and
yes, that
Mrs. Evadne Jones and her disabled son, who were murdered in a reckless fashion, without love or empathy, right? So things like that. We understand there's beef and arguments and disagreements in the street, but it should never get to that level where innocent people, and especially an elderly lady and her disabled son, these people cannot hurt a bird, right? And then just because of revenge, you're gonna go that route. It's very, very sad, and many other incidents that are happening, retaliation and so forth. I just encourage people to love a little bit more, show a little bit of kindness, but things like that are unacceptable. We cannot normalize that. There's no way we can just accept that. We need to raise up against that. Shows like ourselves, we have the platform, and that's why I've decided tonight to take a stance, against violence, and especially against violence, that is directed towards women, towards children, towards the defenseless. For example, the unfortunate disabled young man. These folks are innocent, and they're unable to protect themselves, so our community has to protect them. And for me, it's very sad to see those things in the news. I really couldn't process it at all, Andrew. It's very sad, and I want to encourage, like I said, I want to encourage each other to take care of one another. And if we do that, I think we will avoid those type of incidents. And I understand, right? It's not a perfect world. You will have crime. You'll have violent crimes. And that's going to be a part of any society you live in. You can minimize it as much as you can, but those crimes against the defenseless should never be accepted, and it should never be a thing that is condoned, even by the folks who are committing, unlawful activities in the street. There needs to be some type of code, right? And get to the bottom of this, and these things cannot happen. If you need to get to someone, you wait for the right target. I'm not saying that is what you're supposed to do, but if that's the case, you do not go and escalate it up to the defenseless, right? There's no sympathy for that. I can't understand it, actually. I see it on the news, and I cannot process it. Like, there's no way for me to process that, right? And with that being said, Andrew, I think we need to get back to how Belize was 30 years ago, right? 30, 40 years ago, where, I was a young man at 13 years old, 12 years old when I started St. John's College, and every day of my life, there was religion that was involved, was a part of what we were doing as young men, right? And that, we need to get back to that, right? Obviously, everyone has their own belief. Everyone, perhaps different people, pray to different gods, pray to different makers, whatever it may be, but that whole concept of spirituality needs to be reinforced and needs to be reintroduced back into our young people lives from primary school, secondary, tertiary education. We need to reinforce that at an early age, right? The earlier we can get to these folks, that's what we need to do. So it needs to be a rounded approach of spirituality as well as physical activities as well. So provide physical outlets to these people. I think, in general, we are doing a very good job at it, but I think we have lost our way somewhere when it comes to spirituality. And we need to get back, with that and understand, the whole, freedom of choice, and I respect that as well. However, I think spirituality needs to be a part of young people's life because they are so impressionable at a very young age where they can be pulled into different directions. But I think spirituality will help them develop compassion, will help them develop kindness, love for each other first, actually for themselves first, Andrew, and then for each other, and then for the world, right? And I think that's where we need to really get back to the world that we live in today, and our country and our city lacks compassion and lacks love. And I really think, like I said, what's been happening here lately in the news, I see some heinous crime against, children, sexual molestation and all that stuff. It's very, 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 it's in a bad place right now, and I think we need to get back there. And I think how we're going to get back there is the reintroduction and the reinforcement of spirituality in conjunction with sports. That's my take on that, and I kind of wanted that opportunity to discuss that as well.
Well said, Dee. Well said. I like I said, when we were growing up, we never had if you hear a murder, that's a big news, but nowadays murder just like, okay, we can see who get killed, and that was sad that we growing up as a child, the lone love, each one of we friends. Everybody know each other, and you respect is the main thing.
Yeah, we used to be playing with each other and friends, and you grow up, as adults, and you become friends. But like I said, I think what's lacking is that spirituality, the Bible school, the Bible studies, things of that nature. All of us here in the studio, we're used to that, right? These kids nowadays, it's not as prevalent, right? Where they're going to Bible studies and you're going to Sunday classes and religious studies before actually Mass, right? Like I said, every day of my life, as a student, I used to go to devotion. That was just normal, right? That was normal. No, it's the kids are on their smart devices. Yes, just before classroom. So we need to reintroduce that. Obviously, reintroduce it in a more modern way. Obviously, so people can resonate. But I think that's kind of what's missing and why we're seeing the breakdown of society. But my hope is I'm still optimistic that we'll get there. I think we're a small country. We still have a lot of love, Andrew, and compassion and empathy. So I think we're going to get there at some point.
Yes, man. Yeah, Dee, well said. So thank you for spreading that that info. We could get back. All right. So we have some races report plan.
Yes.
So we have which are the first race we have?
Well, we would have the Sunday race, right? Because there was nothing in the week. There was no guns Thursday race until today.
Okay, yeah.
So did you want to start with that, or you want to do the guns?
Do the guns one, and then
all right.
yeah.
So we'll do the guns race and the guns cycling club, or it's a GRC Guns Racing Club. They resume racing, but they resume racing for the juniors today.
Juniors.
So they had a junior field. I think about 12 juniors registered this morning. So thanks to Mr. Guns and Cordell and Uncle Ray and team, Mr. Lewis, for bringing that race for us. I was watching a little bit of it this morning. And do you have the results, George?
Yeah, George could put it up, yeah.
Andrew, you want to go through those?
Yes, man. Okay, so it was an all-junior race, and the Team Valvoline dominate. In first place, we have Carmen Smith. Riding for Team Valvoline. Second, Keith Enright Jr. Team Valvoline. Third, Jaheim Lewis, Team Valvoline. In fourth place, we have Caden Sutherland. Yeah, man, Digi jersey on the shift that Digi ride for. You ride for Digi? Okay, Digi. And fifth, Jeroy Gladden, he rides for Rolling Shutters. In sixth place, it's Stefan Pelayo, this is a newcomer. He's unattached. 7, Ashwell Belay. He also rides for Valvoline. 8, Victor Galvez. He's a newcomer too. He rides for. Well, he a family to the Galvez team does ride.
Vince is his dad.
Vince's dad, yeah. So he's junior.
Yeah. So he's.
His grandfather's ride a lot. 8, Joseph Lam. He rides for Rolling Shutters. And round the top 10 position, young Aaron Pope, boy. Aaron Pope going take part.
Excellent.
Yeah,
wow.
so brave.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I think he just 12 or 13, just turned 13 years old. So 13, 12, 13.
Might be another Ahmad Charrington, huh?
Yes, he's a champion in the making.
Yeah.
He's a champion in the making.
You know, I had a great opportunity to ride with these juniors yesterday. Actually, I did a little summer training ride with them. It was Ahmad Charrington, Keith Enright Jr. We had Budran. What's his first name again? Kyron or something. Okay, Budran, and we had Caden Sutherland. We did a nice 60 plus miles ride, and what I want to say is the next generation of cycling is going to be pretty exciting with these young men, and it was fun just to be out there and watching them have a lot of fun. And I think a couple of them are joining me tomorrow again.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to do it twice a week with them, just to give them something a little bit different. Talk about different things, keep it light, and hopefully continue their motivation just to stay on the bike and get out there and do a couple of 3-hour rides and stuff like that. So we're planning on doing it tomorrow. We went to Alton Ha on Wednesday, and then tomorrow I think we're just going to do some laps through Link Road. So any junior cyclist that wants to join, you can hit me up on social media or whatever and just tag along. And it's just, like I said, just something to keep them together, keep the camaraderie, and in a group you're always more safe than by yourselves.
Right.
So that's the goal. We'll stop at and get some refreshments as well and have a little bit of fun. So you guys are welcome to do that. But again, Andrew, these young men, Keith Enright and Ahmad and Kirk Sutherland and all those. Kate and Sutherland. Those guys are fantastic young men, and it shows that their family is very involved with what they're doing, because they're very, very humble and very, very mannerly kids, and I love seeing that. One of the things that I used to be always impressed with is, my son was a student athlete basically all his life, right? And he used to go on these trips, and I used to ask him, hey, how did the trip go? Yeah, it was fun, Dad, it's good, played well, whatever. But then when I go to the next practice, or and the parents come up to me and like, hey man, you have a good kid there, that means a lot to me,
Exactly.
So it's the same thing because I always teach, always teach my kids, right? My 2 kids, always to respect people, show love and show kindness, right? And great sportsmanship. So what I'm saying, I'm kind of, it's a full circle that I'm witnessing the same thing from these kids, and they're great young men, and they'll be great adults as well. And I'd like to say, congratulations to their parents. They're doing a fantastic job with these young men that I've had the opportunity to ride with.
Yeah, I want to say all the best to David Major. David Major, I think he's in Los Angeles. I think I take part in a race, right? You come third? Oh, you don't do a race, you come third? Oh, so congrats. I get information that David take part in a race and come third. So he's in Los Angeles for some. He carry bikes, so he can ride. So 3rd place. So keep up the good job, Mr. Devin. So we move on to the next race. We had the Kaya Series Summer Series.
Summer Series.
So we have the whole thing on the screen. So Kaya said when I had podium pictures, but that's the podium right there. So so make we start off first. That's my little neighbor, Nigiri Estrada. Boy, the way you don't want to see the video with she, boy, she pass and put up your hand too.
Wow.
So, yes, she's the youngest of the bunch.
It's too bad we didn't have that to share. That would be exciting, right?
Yeah, so Nigiri, that's her with Kaya there, Nigiri Estrada, my neighbor.
Okay.
That's the Tiny Mites female, 3 to 5.
Wow.
Then we move on to Tiny Mites male, 6 to 8, first place. Steven Steen Jr. All right. We move on to female 9 to 12. First, Ara Belgrave, that's the sister of Aaron Pope. Ara is a very talented. I tell Aria.
I've heard of that name before.
You know, I tell Aria, and I hope they listen. Aria, the next, she the next superstar coming up for cycling.
Really?
Yes, if she can,
Wow.
you know, she is natural. She is talented, and I encourage her and I encourage your parents for push her because that young lady want be. I tell her I might gone, but mark my word, if she stick with it, she can definitely be one champion in this cycling. She have a great future. Moving on to the 9 to 12 males. First, Patrick Flowers Jr. and second is Marquise Williams. Moving on to male 13 to 15. First place is Stefan Pelayo. He's a newcomer. Yeah, he's riding. Second, Mr. Boudran, Caron Boudran. Third, Aaron Pope. Aaron Pope stepping up.
Nice.
Fourth, Andre Enriquez. He just started right too, so he's doing excellent. Moving on to the females 16 to 18. First place, the Energizer Bunny, Irene Baki. Second, Chelsea Gillett. Third, Kelsey Castillo. Moving on to the males 16 to 18. First, Ahmad Wartang Charrington. First. Second, Jeroy Gladden. And third, Stefan Pelayo again. And in the Devils, take the hindmost, the last race of the day. First, Ahmad Charrington, the Wartang. Second, Jeroy. Almost the exact thing.
Wow.
Yeah. Stefan Pelayo.
It is exactly the same day.
You know what I like? Oh, they want to go up because I reached out. When I left the race, I speed down for cover that race. The family, this young man, Stefan Pelayo, his entire family, ma, pa, auntie, nephew, grandmother, the whole family is out there cheering him on, and that's why we want to see that family go out and support these young kids. And this young man, Pelayo, he kind of started kind of late, but he very disciplined, quiet, and I see him going far too. So this weekend coming up will be race 2. Same course, I guess same race. So more kids could still go there and jump in because like one series. At the end of the 4 races, then you have to tablet the points and then you get the prize, right? But you could still come out, still bring out the kids. Let's keep cycling alive.
Fantastic,
Yeah.
excellent. No, great initiative by Kaya. I think she gets some sponsorship from the City Council as well.
Okay, yes.
So, yep, excellent, very good.
And the course, the nice boy, we love the course there because then the roundabout, and then close it off, and then where the road resurface, man, it's so beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Nice to have race. I think that the federation should have some circuit race for that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So where's that? Where's it from? Palote?
No, not for Palote. What they call it roundabout now? I call it Napa roundabout.
Okay, so it's a Napa roundabout.
To the smart one. That's a past smart.
Excellent.
And then that's
Okay.
one. Oh, yes, I have a big sign mark, all beliefs.
Okay, so it's basically from where Reimers is?
Right.
Yeah. Between Reimers and West Rock?
No, West Rock far up. Shell.
Okay, Shell, alright.
Yeah, I
Okay.
saw big mistakes on there, this thing, and that's all on me. I already tell me.
What's that, which one?
Robin, you tell me that the mistakes, so then that you the WhatsApp got the correct ones there. For the male, first I'm a key, and right junior, second I'm a Ahmad Charrington, and third I'm a Joseph Lam.
Which one? The
16 to 18, I want to believe. Here upon the message we get, I don't know who forwarded the message, but I'm going to put it in the group.
So George, just go ahead and correct them behind the scenes, and then you can put them back up. Yeah.
Okay.
While we discuss the following race. No
Okay.
problem, bro.
So all right. So you have some. So we'll correct that.
Yeah. We're gonna make the corrections for the different categories, and then we're gonna repost
Okay.
the correction.
All right. So so the last race we put on that Sunday race.
So we had the first edition of the Boom Circuit, the Borough Boom Circuit race and community event, and it was held on July 6th. 2025. It was an amazing day of racing. Andrew, thank you for your commitment to live streaming. And we had 4 races. So the village of Borough Boom came alive Sunday with cycling, which started at the Castleton Park at 8 a.m. sharp, with the first race being the females. The first race being the female cyclists who lined up, and that was an exciting race, Andrew.
Yes.
We had some attacks to start the race. They actually did 3 laps of the course, roughly about 13 miles or so, and it was a lot of fun. I was watching it. It was funny. After the race left and we started the race, I was watching it and get some feedback, and I heard your excitement on the tarmac.
Yes, the other one airport. Boy, I got watch it to one. I watched about 3 times. I laugh when the horse came on the tarmac. Boy, that killed me. I hope I could cut out that piece there and make some kind of thing. But that sweet me. That sweet me.
That's fascinating, and that's the kind of thing you get when you step outside of the city, right?
Right. Yeah.
Some excitement, and the horse was actually racing along with the young ladies, and it was like chasing the horse.
Yes.
But when the dust settled, Miss Irene Baki, riding for Williams developmental team, was phenomenal again, and winning in a solo effort, Andrew, and coming in second. And she was not having her best day, but in second place was Miss Francine Gigley. She was a little bit under the weather. She claimed second place. Third place, Gina Lovell, riding for Lovell Cycling Team. Fourth place, Miss Selena Baldera. She's quite a, if she continues and put more time into it and consistency, I can see her being a super talent. Actually, yes. She's very talented. I was very surprised with the amount of speed that she was finishing the race with, right? And then of course, Chelsea Gillett, who rounded out the podium. That's her top 5. And Selena rides for, is that Imani, Ruben Martinez, and also Chelsea Gillett riding for Imani Cycling Team. So again, that's your female category, the first race of the day, which kind of set the tone for the following race is excitement. Anything else you'd like to add as far as the female race is concerned, like the excitement, the competitive nature of these?
Well, I love the course, and like I said, the race was very competitive. The course do have a few bumps in it, but that we call like part of the course. I mean, everybody have to go over the bumps, even me on the motorcycle, right? But it was definitely exciting. And we now really hope that more young ladies can join, and then I look forward to when the next race on the up there. Yeah,
and it was great to see the villagers come out and cheer
the
cyclists along. So, and that's kind of the reason behind the whole idea of a circuit race, Andrew, is why we did it like that. So to give the fans, an opportunity to actually see these races. And it's funny, as the day progressed, you see how many fans
come out.
When the elite, the Masters and elite race, that whole section there was lined off with fans, and it was amazing just to be a part of it. It gave me a little bit different energy as far as riding the races. But we'll talk about that. One thing I'd like to touch on, Andrew, and I encourage that these not only the cyclists, but I encourage the parents and the coaches to really do bike checks before, especially for the younger riders, because Miss Chelsea Gillett was having some serious issues, and it could have been dangerous and catastrophic.
I saw that.
Where her quick release had some issues. So again, I'd like to encourage the senior people and the guardians around the younger athletes to please pay attention to the bikes. Do some of the checks and balances as far as it comes to the contact points, and I'd encourage them, check your handlebar, make sure it's tight, make sure there's no flex, right? You check your wheels, make sure they're attached correctly. So all the contact points that are, either your body is contacting with the frame, or the bike is in contact with the road, right? So your wheels, your tire pressure, things of that nature, your pedals, your cleats, everything. Shoes. Just do a little quick once over, because I think if they had did a quick once over to Kelsey's bike. It's Chelsea's, right? I always mix up those names. Chelsea
and Chelsea.
Yeah, it's Kelsey Castillo.
Yeah,
Chelsea.
And Chelsea Gillett.
But that could have been an issue if she had. What did you see out there?
Well, I see we call it quick release, but the scorer, right? It came open, and if she had hit a pothole or go over and bump that front wheel might come off, a fact might grind down, and she might flip over and get bad hurt. So I wanted to stop and help her because I see, but I said, man, but she eventually stopped, and actually what she may do, and that made impressive, she the whole one handlebar, bend down, and they try tighten this thing. I said, OMG, I said, man, but I'm glad when he stopped and actually fix it. So better stop than be safe than get serious injury. So we just ask that, like you mentioned, guys, you're racing at high speed, like these, make sure the equipment's properly checked. Quick release, handlebar, cleats, helmet, make sure everything, because you guys are racing at much higher speed. When I just ride slow, I don't my turtle, but a speed ball.
Yeah.
Right? So make sure equipment, make sure everything in tune. So the support team go there, make sure I check it. If I free up, ask me about, once I go live, I can't left the streaming, but please check these things. We want to keep these kids safe.
Yeah, as always, everything that we do as far as racing, organizing racing, when I ride with anyone, it's always safety first.
Safety first.
And that's why I encourage riders to try to get groups together and ride as a group on the road. Because I find out there's a lot more success when you're in groups. But along with that is bike check, right? Make sure you're checking your bike, because racing is very, very demanding on your equipment. Check your bikes, check, like I said, all the contact points, and by now, everyone that's racing should know what the contact points are. So check those things regularly, and especially if you're traveling where you need to take a wheel off, in a vehicle, when you get to the start, before you jump on your bike, make sure it is in good working condition, everything is tight and ready to go. If it's not, you can ask someone. There's always like tools out there, or more experienced people who are out there. I know Andrew is very, much willing to help before the race, or anyone else. So let's practice that, guys. Again, I thought I'd just throw that out there because that's something that could have been very dangerous. Excellent. So again, I'll call off the winners in the female category. Irene Baki, riding for Williams Developmental Team, was first. Second place was Francine Gigley, riding unattached at this point. Miss Gina Lovell is your third place winner with Lovell Cycling Team. Selena Baldera was fourth, riding for Imani's. And fifth, again, is Chelsea Gillett, riding for Imani's cycling team. Our second race of the day, no less exciting, was the juniors. And Andrew, we saw a phenomenal finish, and probably the best finish that I've seen as of recent. It was a 2 against 1.
Yep.
It was a 2 against 1. We had 2 Valvoline cyclists against 1 G Flow. And to my surprise, because I was picking Keith to win this race because he definitely had the advantage, but the young Ahmad Sherrington, and again, this kid is 14 years old, and he outsprinted Keith, who is 16, by the way, and it was very impressive. They started the sprint probably a good 300 meters out, and it was head and head, neck to neck, and Ahmad edged him out by probably a half a bike length at the finish. And like I said, I witnessed that sprint finish, and it was amazing. And like I said, these kids are going to be superstars. They just need to continue being hungry, continue being humble, and just work hard and be consistent. But that was an amazing, amazing, amazing finish, and I want to say congratulations to everyone who participated in this race. Anything else you'd like to add on that?
I'm very impressed with Ahmad, and Keith and Ahmad, they are like brothers. They hang out together, but competition is they're going to war upon the tarmac. But when they finish, I talked to Miss Robin a lot, and she said, "Man, these kids, even though it's so competitive in a race, after race they are like brothers, and this is how we want fellow cyclists to help each other. To when a race, but we don't want no bickering, we don't want no animosity. Down sport, only one man could win. But after the race, I shake each other and I say, well, next race, I want to get you, something like that. So, but like all the kids, I are very impressed. They are very humble kids. The entire crew of junior cyclists coming up, they're not trendsetters, because then they show the elite riders, this is how we do it. You understand?
Absolutely, and like I said, and that's one of the reasons why I kind of put put these rides out there and invite these young men, because I actually saw it firsthand. Where I'm riding with them and I can see the love and the respect they have for each other, and that was amazing for me to see that. Just how they're I go on group rides all the time, and I'm telling you, the older folks, we don't act like that, with each other. We're always, oh, I beat you next week. Oh, you beat me. Yeah, and these kids, they're not even talking about the race.
No.
They're not one conversation was about what happened on Sunday. Not even one.
Yeah.
Nothing. Zero. Like nothing about racing at all. It was just about riding and enjoying the bike, and it was like they were laughing and talking, and we were riding and pacing, and then I noticed that Keith and Ahmad was at the back just chilling and talking to each other, and then Kaden, and so that was so nice to see. And like I said, when we're riding as adults, some of the guys don't talk to each other, they're teasing each other, or like, oh, I'll beat you next week, or it's like it's night and day, Andrew. I'm telling you, it's night and day, and I enjoyed that so much just to see that, and I encouraged them. I was like, I talked to them, I was like, hey, don't change who you guys are. When you're in the race, you compete and you want to rip each other's leg off. Good sportsmanship. When the race is done, forget about it, right? You live with the results. You did the best you could do. On to the next race, right? If you need to do something a little bit different, right? And that's kind of what we talk about. And again, these kids are so mannerly, and yes sir, and Mr. D Wade, and it's just a pleasure to be with them. So. Parents and guardians of these young men, you guys are doing a phenomenal job. Let's continue doing that. It was a pleasure for me to actually be around them and witnessing how they are as young men.
Well, they come hang out the shop, and lot there now. Miss Robin dropped me off, and they all come hang out. You have Devin, you have Ahmad, you have Budran, you have Keith.
Pelayo was there the other day too.
Pelayo hang out almost every day, and for see how humble these young men are, like, I don't know, like they make I feel youthful, that that man, you're the wrong, no argument, you're the wrong, like the fun we put on the TV, watch the Tour de France, watch some races before.
Not like when the old guys come around, right? Not afraid to say that, Andrew.
Well, I can share some of the topics with the older guys when I go out. So, but it's fun being around the young guys. Yep.
But thank you, because you're helping to raise the next generation as well.
Right,
They're spending 4 hours with you a day, right?
Right.
And every once in a while, I'll drop in at the shop and give you a little holler, because I gotta be down there with my dad and appointments and stuff. So I come in there. It's always fun, to see the energy with these young men. So continue doing that, guys. But in a race, unfortunately, there's only one winner.
Yep.
And on Sunday, it was Devin Major. Ahmad Charrington from G Flow Cycling Team, Junior Cycling Team, 14-year-old young man, winning on an impressive sprint. Edging out Keith Enright Jr. from Valvoline, who also was impressive as well. This young man, Carmine Smith, Andrew, he wasn't going to race. So he came to race. I wasn't sure. I was like, hey, are you racing? He's like, no, he's not racing, but he's hanging around. And then someone told me that he forgot money or something. So I said, you want to race? Yes, man, go race, right? Yeah. And he surprised me, because I didn't know he was in that good form. So congratulations to him. And fourth place, Jaroy Gladden, who's been on the podium here consistently, doing a nice job. And this young man, I'd like to touch on him as well.
Andre
Enriquez, his first ever race.
Yep.
First ever race. He just happened to race. So his mom reached out to me, hey, my son would like to race. Can I register him? I'm like, sure, yeah, junior race. He's like, his first race ever. But he's an athlete, I guess, and he plays other sports. But he just fell in love with cycling, and he's racing. So I'd like to, recognize him as well. And making the podium there, in his very first race, that should be very encouraging. And then he went back, and it looks like he did the series, right?
The Kaya, and then he had a fall. His mom dropped off the bike at the shop, fixed the back, and then he raced this morning with guns. So that for sure. He had a fall. So the fall looked nasty, but he broke his shift levers. But his bike is back in action, and he rode this morning again. So
Excellent.
you have to show the commitment we have. He didn't quit. He didn't
Yeah.
say, well, I don't ride because cycling, I had a fall, but he showed his determination.
And think about it, Andrew, that's his second race. And I always talk about this, right? How do you handle adversities, right? How do you bounce back from adversity? Because things are going to happen. This young man could have easily said, oh, I'm in a lot of pain. I'm going to take a, he was off the tarmac, back on his bike. So congratulations to you guys. And he's got a great support system as well. I like to see that his mom was out there and also his uncle was out there as well, supporting him. So he has a bright future if he sticks with it. I encourage him to stick with it. And if he has any questions or need any help, definitely can reach out to us, and we will we'll be more than happy to help him out. But congratulations again to these young men. Ahmad Sherrington, G Flow Cycling Team, taking home that beautiful #1 trophy. Keith Enright taking home the second place medal, silver medal from Valvoline. His teammate is Carmine Smith, third place, bronze medal. Jeroy Gladden taking home $20 there on the podium, as well as Mr. Andre Enriquez, who is in 5th place. Congratulations, guys. And we move on to the Masters category. So we had Andrew, what is it, about 20 riders or so lined up for this race. Was a decent enough peloton. And we will start off with the 60 plus category. So another exciting race. Started off with a bang and shed some guys early, but some of the main guys were still around. And in the end, the 60 plus, in the 60 plus category, Kenneth Butler riding unattached won that category. Ricky Usher, representing Running Rebel Cycling Team, was 2nd place, and Mr. George Lovell Sr. from Lovell Cycling Team was 3rd place in the Masters 60 plus category. In the 50 plus category, none other than your co-host Andrew, D Wade, BZ Boys, claiming 1st place and overall winner of the race. Roque Matos was 2nd, riding for M&M Engineering, and Daniel Cano, riding for Santinos, was 3rd place in the 50 plus category. And in the 40 plus, my good friend Kent Bob Gabriel, they call him the Big Bad Bob Gabriel. He was big and bad again on Sunday, and he claimed the 40 plus prize. The #1 trophy. #2 went to Brandon Catus from Running Rebels. Kent riding in his national jersey there, but he rides for SPD. Kenroy Smokes Gladden was 3rd, riding for SPD as well in the 40 plus category. So it was a great day of racing, and it was fun for me and my good friend Bob. I've always thought about this moment, Andrew, where I finished, me and Bob finished 1-2. We have a long history of competing. I first met Bob when he came to Chicago and spent about a month with me in Chicago, and we rode every day. We did some crazy training over there, and I always knew he was a great talent. And one of the things I said to him is like, hey, when I go back to Belize, I want to finish a race like this, right? And that was the opportunity when he attacked. And we didn't have any plans to do this, by the way. So some people on the live was saying, oh, this was planned. It was a zero plan. We went in there and just rode the race. But I knew that I saw Bob lagging in the back. And I know his style, obviously. I can read him like a book, absolutely. And even you on the live, it's like Bob is getting ready to do something, and with 2 to go, he asked me, right, how many laps? I said 2. All right, so I figured, he's planning something on the back stretch. And rest assured, on the little climb to the bridge, he attacked out, rushed furiously. And I was the only one who jumped on his wheel, and we took it to the end, and we just rotated, and we held off those guys. And I guess in the back, I was watching the live. After a while, they were trying about everything to get over to us, Andrew. You witnessed it firsthand.
Yes. Well, what's with me now? Roque want to change the bike when Bob attacked. Roque changed his mind. He said, no.
So Roque had his bike lined up, and Bob did he attack at the same time?
Yes, when Bob attacked, and Roque bring him bike, and I check it, he had a broken chain link.
Man.
So I'm glad that he didn't push hard and snap that chain, because he had a nasty fall. Well, Roque continued to finish on the exact bike, with the broken chain, but
Yeah.
Nice race though.
It was a beautiful race, and like I said, you know, it was just our turn this week. Obviously, it's a lot of strong people in that race. Roque definitely was one of the favorites to win the B category. Brandon Catus and Sam Vicio. Unfortunately, he had a flat on towards the finish lap there. So unfortunately, you know, he didn't finish that race, but he did win a Prem. So that was amazing. But yeah, it's one of those things, and I made a post about it that win was bigger than just the moment of cycling for me. It was something I shared with my brother, who I always wanted to do, and to be able to think about something and actually executing it in a bicycle race where there's so many variables, Andrew, it's almost impossible, right? Then the next thing is I was up 4:15. 4:15 that morning was when I had to wake up just to prepare everything.
I know you go.
You know, for this, you know, there's so much that's involved in putting a race together. I mean, from painting the lines to getting the cones to the podium. It was crazy. Like in the morning, I woke up 4:15. I left my house at 5. I went to pick up the podium, came back, set up the whole race course. So just to be able to be in that position to share a moment like that with Bob was more than cycling for me. It was a special moment, and you know, I don't think, you know, it's something that I can duplicate. You know, like it won't happen again, like, you know, in next race or. So it's so difficult, and to have that bond with him where we just kind of work together and click, and we decided, hey, we're just going to do it like that. That was great, and I want to say thanks to Bob as well for riding his heart out, and we both, you know, once we look back and we had the gap, we both committed to push it to the line. So fantastic race, great opportunity. And like I said, it was more, for me, it was more than just the win. It was a great moment that I shared, you know, in with someone, you know, who we have a great bond, and we have a great passion for cycling as well. So, and both of us, you know, it didn't matter who won the race, we still would have
got no prize.
Exactly. So that's why we decided not to beat up each other at the end. You know, let's take our category wins. But yeah, that was a lot of fun, and I hope to, you know, we'll do it again. If anyone wants to throw a race in the boom circuit, just contact me. I'll be more than happy to help out. But I think that's a great course. And that set up the elite race. You want to talk about that a little bit, Andrew?
Yes, the elite race. But here the joke. I get hungry because I left home and never eat. So when you say 10 minutes to start the elite race, I can buy a burger. But this burger, the thing is, the people in a boom, they make the burger fresh. So they say, I don't want to make it ahead of time. I want to make it fresh, so you make it. So no, the guys, they line up the way they announce at the race and start directly. But I had to take one bite of my burger and I threw it in my lean knapsack because the race started, and when I looked, I had the young lady say, the race started already, Mr. Donis. I broke away, but when I caught the race, we couldn't go on the first lap. We gang a bit through the other way.
Okay.
And the first lap, when I passed, we made a punishment part, and who was out front? They had young Derek Chavaria, Baby Chav, along with Jamal Murray, right? And they flew past, and the race was. I watched his speed up on the cycle, and they say 38 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour on a stretch there. But the race was pretty fast. The pace was pretty fast. G-Flow dominated. So when we got the next lap, 2 riders out front. I was sure that Javon out there, but with Kagana, I found out that Javon, and then the group was chasing. Eric eventually jumped out on the cement part, and he Chav went back, and they joined, and those 3 riders, that was enough. They finished 1, 2, 3. But definitely a beautiful race. Giorgio put up the results.
Yeah, it was a fantastic race, and again, kudos to G Flow, who captured both prems and also the overall win with Eric trapped. The guys decided to let Eric ride in and get that win. Second place was Derek Chavaria and Javin Gonzalez. But you know what was amazing? By this time, all the fans were out, and it was a great course. And we'd like to say congratulations as well to all the folks who did the double up.
Right.
So, you know, like we rode the Masters race and immediately lined up for the elite race. So congratulations to Smokes Gladden. Roque Matos also did the double, and myself. So that was good to see that the
juniors too,
the guys, and juniors as well. Ahmad Sherrington and also Keith Enright. And Keith with an impressive ride, and he was 4th place. there was some controversy. Unfortunately, the officials let him do an extra lap, but yeah, there's a little secret out that Keith said he wanted some more miles.
Okay.
So Keith wanted extra miles, so he because he knew he had the fourth place wrapped up anyways, so he told the officials, no, I got one more lap to go. But anyways, yeah, nonetheless, we weren't gonna penalize Keith for the official's mistake. He definitely won that fourth place and took his fourth place medal and cash prize home. In fifth place was Jairo Campo. He was fifth. In sixth place was Atli Lozano. No, that was fifth, fourth, fifth, sixth place. No, looks like Smoke Sladden, right? Mm-hmm. Smoke Sladden, Kenray Smoke Sladden was in sixth place, and Atli Lozano was seventh, actually. Eighth place went to Leonard Ogaldes, and ninth place was myself, D. Wade riding for BZ Boys, and Gian Lovell rounded out the podium 10. So top 10 there in that category. Everyone got, top 3 got a trophy each, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 through 10 got medals and cash prizes as well. So it was a great race. I think more than 20 elites started that race as well. So it was a nice feel. Mm-hmm. But after 2 laps, it seems like the race was pretty much decided by G Flow.
Done.
So it was good. And it's amazing, it's funny, Andrew, you were saying that the speeds that we were riding, when you're in those races, and currently I'm waiting on a replacement Garmin, so I had my head unit on, but it wasn't picking up nothing, no data, so I didn't know what I was doing. I was just riding off the field. But when you said the speed we were doing, and then I checked with other riders, and yeah,
the speed was right.
Yeah, I was just riding. Like you said, the high 30s on the back stretch, and it's amazing, man. It's crazy. Like when you're in those races and you're just in the moment, you're just pedaling.
Yeah.
And it's amazing speed to the fans or to people watching, but to you it's just racing. You just gotta race your bike and you gotta stay with the peloton, right?
Yeah.
If you stop pedal, you're gonna be off the back. So that's how you do it, and that's the part of racing. That's just a lot of people don't understand how difficult it is to race a bike.
It definitely is. Yeah.
So for anyone that just lines up, you're winning already. And just to hang in there and finish those races, it's crazy. Sometimes you're on your limit and you're just looking forward. Basically, you're just looking forward and you're seeing a wheel and you're staying with that wheel until you relax again. But that's the life that we live, man, and it's amazing. But anything else you'd like to add?
Well, we want to bring on our guest shortly. So just before we take a break, just put up the Dara ride where they come up, the hunger ride. Yep. So the 12th annual Dara Hunger Awareness Ride. That's Sunday, July 27, 2025, 6:30 a.m. So the contact numbers are there. So the registration, $10 adults, $5 kids. Start at 5 a.m. We'll probably have somebody in our studios to chat about that. So the road starts in front of the Belize City Center, left onto the Philip Golson Highway, left onto the Airport Road, left onto the John Smith Road, left onto 8 miles roundabout, and I think a 10 minutes break at mile 8 community, continue to George Price Highway into Central American Boulevard and finish at Civic Center. So
excellent.
So look forward to that event.
Fantastic. And then we have the Chief Race.
Chief Race Sunday. Okay, we also have
Chief Race that's coming up. You have a flyer on that, George?
I don't think so.
In the Facebook thing, all right.
Yeah,
so,
but we'll just mention it real quick. But it's a Masters race, 40 plus, hosted by Santiago Chief Castillo. Start time tentatively is at 7 a.m. and it starts at San Cas Plaza. It'll go through Link Road, Hattieville, and return the same way, I believe, for a total of 40 miles. I believe it is. So that's what we have going on this Sunday. So it's a nice quick race, about an hour and 40 minutes or so, hour and 30 minutes roughly. So come out, guys, and support that. 40 plus again. Chief Race, San Clas Plaza, 7 a.m. on this Sunday. And with that being said, we're going to take a quick break, guys. This break is brought to you by Andrew Ordonis Bike Shop and 3.14 Pies, Alexia Ordonis. Guys, we'll be right back.
Yep.
This is a Soul Fire production.
as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night at 6:30 as the wheels turn. Racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live with her donor, so yes. I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn. Every Thursday night at 6:30 as the wheels turn. Racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live with her donor, so yes.
Welcome back to the
189th edition of As the Wheels Turn. Andrew, best thing happening on a Thursday night. We have some special guests here in the house. None other than Douglas Lam and Mr. Adolf Cabral, if affectionately known as Dolfo.
Dolfo.
Yes. Welcome, guys.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Glad to be here. It's always a special moment to be on this show to bring a little cycling to the cycling world in Belize.
So guys, we know coming up September, my good friend here, so
September 7th.
September 7th, he have decided to organize a annual race to celebrate the legacy of
The Five Brothers.
the Miguel Brothers, the Five Brothers, who I don't think nobody will ever reach that amount of wins in the cross country. I mean, and you explained to me that the generation go far, so you could explain to me how far the generation come from, but you know, the flow, the you know.
Well, the generation come from the family of the Ferguson and the Miguel, and continue with the Williams.
Okay.
I decided that I'm going to have a race for my family, which is the Miguel Brothers, and I hope it will be successful.
Well, but the amount of work you put in already, you, your wife, Steve, myself, all the help you get, Miss Rita, you get a lot of help already, right? And no way this not be successful. I will need that the athletes, the prize, when he left Belize and go back, they have set up the flyer with the prize.
Okay.
Because actually he have ready bought the trophies already. The trophy and they're way over me.
Done.
Yeah, so very special trophies for the two categories, no? Which is the female and
The male.
the male. Actually, it's an open race. Only junior can participate is the second year junior, right?
Okay.
That's what we will allow, no? But I know that some of the juniors are asking because the race is right within their maximum distance, right? Roughly 80 miles the race. So it's just right roughly between what the juniors can do. So we have some juniors that want to do it. Well, decision maybe will come from the federation, because one of the things is that I advise him to do it through the federation and don't do it through like renegade and I see, because what I was giving him the experience we had down south when the Nade Cycling Club had their race, riders are not taking it
Serious.
they don't have the level of respect
Okay.
for the event, right? And I think any event you have, like David had his event on Sunday, was well respected. Same way that I feel like if you go to any other race, you should respect the race because nevertheless it's a cycling event, So the same level of respect should go a long way. And so I advise him the best way for us to go is to go through the federation. It costs a lot. It costly to go through the federation, but it's the best way. Also, what will become of that every year, annually, the race will be around the same time. It might be the 7th, but it just falls right within that time that the family could come to Belize, enjoy themselves as tourists in their own country, right? And then they also will come and they will have a fun week being here while they are giving out prizes for their family members.
Dolfo, maybe you want to explain the course and how you come up with the course. I mean, I know the course, you tell me about it, but
well, the course I just take it off my head. I didn't know that they had that race before. So I just decided it's going to start at Cayo.
Make we put exactly where you start so that nobody get a mistake, because when the flyer come out, that's the way you start. The race will start at Cayo, yes, but you start at Holy's.
Oh, Holy's, okay.
Yes, you start at Holy's. We already get a prize, a station prize, for the top of the, you see the same road where you go, but only because we went Holy's, we're part of the chicken place there, we'll take that left right there, and then we take another left straight up the boulevard going to Benke.
Okay.
On the top where that roundabout there, because that's the same way we are come down back, but on the top, a station prize, and then they going to spice it up, right?
Direction, destruction early?
Yes, right away. And one of the things why he picked, me and him, from he decided he wanted to do this race, we started to go through the dates. And I sent him the calendar at the 1st of January when Mr. Tisa sent out the calendar. And we look for all the available dates, and that was the only available date on the calendar at that time. So we picked that. I don't know if he would like to do it earlier, or so maybe next year, but that's something for him and his family to discuss, not me and him. We don't got a road. This will be the annual race. This is how the race going. I change the size, the distance. The only thing you add on, because immediately after this race, he has started to prepare for next year's race. But what he has do, that incorporate juniors.
Okay.
So we have a junior and female event. We have a female and an elite event, but we don't have a junior per se.
That female race going to be open too.
Be open, okay. And then what are the
that will start at Puma gas station, back to Belize City.
That's Puma in
Rolling Creek, yeah. So right where the national starting.
Okay, so it'll be like 50 miles.
Yeah.
Okay.
And finish
Macamari and Jones on the outside. And we have good cash prize for station prize.
Also, big donors in our station prize. You have to big up Gil Leslie. He's actually giving $1,000 for the elite passing there.
Station prize? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. $1,000 at Leslie.
500 for the woman.
And 500 for the female, just to pass there first.
When the race finish?
Who passed there first?
Outside of Marian Jones.
Marian Jones.
Okay.
Outside. Yeah, because we are.
Oh, not in finish right there.
Outside, like where the nationals used to finish.
Or
where you just have the junior race.
Oh,
Which side?
left turn and
Going or coming?
No, you turn
Left.
going straight off of the road and turn in and sprint going to the airstrip.
Like back
Okay,
at
yeah.
Because we already get the permission, and we already met with sports council.
Oh, it's gonna be in that,
The long stretch,
like,
yeah.
make a right, you wanna make a
Yeah,
right
you're
into
going to
that
the
net,
straight.
net pits.
Yeah.
Because when they actually handle that just for this event, you can't block off the airstrip. So they are block. We have right with a big sign there, and then they are turn it for their people and go back.
Okay.
Call it airstrip.
We already have Roque with the bars and too.
Yeah, we got Rocket donating the barriers, and we have Palace, we have Giway committed to a station prize. You have to give away where part you want. Palace don't give away his station prize for Rockville. So nobody else can get Rockville.
You also have Dr. Usher give a $500.
Yeah, Dr. Usher give 500 to
Grants my farm.
Grand Farm.
Grant farm.
Well, a $500 station prize for the elite. Farm.
And the rest of station price, I got station price so far from like Rolling Creek come down.
Yeah.
And all of them is like 200 and over.
Yeah, the Gabbat family they give station price too for the venue.
But gas station price at the roundabout at Belmont and cut off too.
Lots of station prizes.
Yeah, the race pack with money. So maybe put that as an attraction for.
Yeah.
So quick question, our foreign riders, can we invite foreign riders? It's an open race, right?
It's an open race.
Excellent,
It's
excellent.
an open race.
What are we looking at roughly? Do we know like first place, elite? Do we know the roughly?
Well, roughly that would be like the 6-foot trophy with like a $2,000
Cash?
cash.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good day.
Yeah.
That's a good day. That's about what? 2,000 is what? 200,000 pesos? No, I mean for the Mexican riders,
the
yeah.
Mexican can come, the Guatemalans can come, the Honduran can come. The Honduran get beat up from January.
Or 2,000, it's 2,000,
So
20,000.
they might just come and hungry for win something, so
Yeah.
they can come.
I'm looking at the whole course, they're going to have like 25 station price.
Okay. That's why I want to ask how your family member embrace this. I mean, your
Well, when I first started, it was like just me, and everybody's like started to come on board now. So when I get back, they're waiting to have a group
20,000.
chat. You know?
Okay, meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're waiting for me to come back and.
Well,
Yeah, I do the groundwork. Most of the groundwork he came here. He spent
What,
like
3
3
months?
months, and just to cement the groundwork, and then.
Well, they're a great idea because, like we mentioned, the Miguel Brothers won a total of how many cross country?
11.
11 cross
Wow.
country.
Yeah, that's big for a family.
And they may disqualify one, so they might be 12.
That may be 12.
It might be 12. Well, I call it 12 because I want to say this, I don't know if they get upset with me. There's no way I'm a disqualified after he done ride it and he came in solo, right?
And the next
It's
man
okay,
was
huh?
the next man was like almost like 10-15 bicycle lengths
The
behind.
man.
Yeah, because see, at that time the rule was
You
because
can't take- you can't take your hand out of the handlebar.
that was a youth style rule from way back.
I don't know
And
like
you're not supposed to take off your handlebar until you pass the finish line. But
Let's
that,
take it
that
off
has
before.
changed.
Yeah.
Listen to
Yeah.
me. I was calling man cross country champ. They hate me for this, but
Well,
I
I
see the
think
rule.
that the federation may discuss it, how they could have, like...
You know what, for a man ride a whole...
About
4 miles.
I get disqualified.
And he?
Yes, yeah, that's.
You ride a whole 144
that's a
miles and
shame.
disqualified for that. That's my shame. I get a belted a flag there.
And that was the only time the governor went out there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's
that
sad.
was the
That's
only
sad.
time.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I understand. You understand? If there was a bunch sprint where maybe it could cause some money, but if you say what the closest
Like
man
15, 12, 15.
No man, they come and use it. They come and use it.
But just to stick a pin, their brothers, they win 11, but Justin come from
Well, I said
Justin
that-
and Corey come from there,
Family.
and Justin won 2.
And then you have the Ferguson before.
Ferguson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's a bike, family bike.
Okay. Yeah.
Great lineage of cyclists.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
in this present time, we still have 2 champions out.
Yeah.
Well, 1 champion out.
Corey, still out there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty amazing. And again, the date of that race is
7th September.
September 7th. So,
At
guys, you
8
can win
o'clock.
a lot of,
Like you said, be on time.
yes, you can win a lot of celebration carnival money.
Yeah.
No, the carnival is before though.
Well, I mean, like
The
the
carnival
is
is the
holiday,
day before.
holiday money.
Oh, okay.
The carnival the day before.
Yeah.
Just like how we used to have the criterium years
Ah.
ago.
So when the criterion lead then?
The criterium
After
following
he
me.
married,
Follow me. Okay.
Actually, Mr. Malame did.
he wanted that
they-
day.
after a while, he wanted that day, but then the federation let him know that day is gone already. Because he wanted to bring it closer, but it's still good. Because for him, race are big, so if the foreigners they want, they could stay one extra week.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
That makes sense. And I think last year was around the same time. Wasn't it 15th of
Make
September?
that September criterium be woo,
Yeah.
beautiful. You know, I don't ride. The kids out there for ride against foreigners. Downtown Albert, like how every year I was race against the Americans. You know, they
And
beat me sometime. I beat their shot goal too. You know, can't jam in.
And the registration is going to be through the federation.
Mr.
It's
Singh,
going to be like $30.
Mr. Singh,
Yeah.
I'm not agreeing with Mr.
$30
Singh.
to register.
Rules and regulations.
No, he said rules are rules, but
Oh, rules are rules.
Mr. Singh, I agree with you. You can't disqualify a man after 144 miles, man, just to take care of man. It's a one time you have to vex with me, but I know the way that. I know that at all.
Why? When you hear Andrew speak up like that, you know it's
You know what, for
serious.
right 144, that's suffering, my brother.
Yeah.
You know, they come and say buy or something.
Fine. What fine? What was
Or
it?
fine, yes,
Yeah.
or
What
fine,
what
or
hefty
fine.
fine then?
Or fine.
You gotta take 10%
Right,
your winner or
me, I don't
something.
know where I'm doing myself.
You're going to take a prize, you're going to take a prize and give to the second place man or win him, but give her a championship.
Yeah.
That I mean.
Especially how prestigious
yes,
how
it's
prestigious that race is.
And then right after that, he just quit riding.
You quit,
Never
right?
did ride again.
Okay, all right.
Wow.
Say so.
I remember something similar like that. Foggy Leslie was very frustrated, get disqualified, full ride on a one team gear by mile 11, the chain roll off. And he was one of the best men who would have a chance to win the race. And he get disqualified.
Bicycling clubs on simple
Yeah,
routes.
But I did that with Alfred. When Alfred Park win that race,
he never went for ride pound. One next team never went for hanging on bike. And he ride on next team bike.
Thank you, Keith. Bye. Keith got me back. Keith got me
Yeah,
back.
that's one of the most serious penalties.
Foggy stop right.
Yep, it's devastating to an athlete, man. It's devastating to an athlete.
Yeah.
He after that race he never pick up like again. And talented man. But probably forgive me, I got 2 country and I did it.
but I did that with Alfred Parks when he won that cross country, when him and Burger Boy and the Mexican got away. He was riding on a straight bike, straight, one gear.
We got to fix, yeah.
Yeah,
Set
and
wheel.
then I had a bike on my shoulder for Burger Boy. So in Rolling Creek, I ride up to Pay and said, "You want this bike?" They said, "You can't give me that bike, I have a Burger Boy." I said, "Well, they have to get mad with me because Burger Boy don't need no bike." And I gave Alfred the bike. If I didn't get Alfred that bike, that Mexican would have left Alfred and Burger Boy out there. When Alfred got the bike, Alfred left both of them back there. The Mexican left Burger Boy there. Alfred win, the Mexican come second, Burger Boy come third.
Yeah.
So if I didn't get parked that bike, you would have been back there with Burger Boy. From Burger Boy would have beat him.
Yeah.
So-
And you saw that? You had the insight of seeing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to back this bike all the way from Rolling Creek going to come back from Kyle, come back to Rolling Creek and Burger Boy no need the bike, so I just gave it to Alfred Parks.
Yeah.
You know, said,
I just raised the seat. Everybody from Burger Boy team was mad with me, but hey, what? I don't care.
But how much cross country you ride?
I ride 2.
2.
Came with 11 the first one, and the second one I didn't finish.
Okay. So, See, the man ride the cross country. Cross country is not really hard.
But no hard.
Yeah. That's a good first cross country 11th place. That's just out the top, out the 10.
And I came back for 8, 9, and 10, but I got beat in the truck.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I ride 22, 23.
23.
I ride 23
Nice.
straight cross
What was your best finish?
14, but I mean like.
Yeah, domestic.
That's
So,
that was the
so
era
you
when
ride
I
out
was
in cross
playing.
country and you run gun 14, that means I better than you. I can't do
You couldn't let it ride to go, man.
that. Nobody.
I go.
Holiday, Alfred Park.
When are you
Holiday,
man?
Alfred Park, holiday mean
Yes, the guys who are telling about these old cyclists. So you come 14th?
That's my best position, but I'm in Kung Fu. I'm in
And
Kung Fu.
Andrew, if you listen to this man, you feel like you win like 10 cross country, you know, right?
I will
Right,
two creme race.
But most-
Done for 14th? You better, you can 11, right?
Exactly, I just tell that.
This is our next thing. I come 8 a week come behind Shane Vasquez. I give up my bike to Marlon.
Yeah.
And Santi me for have one spare bike there. He never did it for me.
Raymond Singh, I'm with my host. I would have awarded him the cross country champion. However, I would have fined him a hefty fine, and subsequently I'd have changed that rule right away.
Yeah.
Because that rule don't necessarily make no sense.
But that rule was international.
Well, but you say now the rules change, right? Careful lift, you could raise your hands. So it
But
made no sense.
They just made an adjustment to the rule.
Tell me.
Your partner can celebrate your win.
Okay. Well, you're not supposed to celebrate your win. You're supposed to
This
celebrate.
will be there.
All right.
No, if when I do all the work for Jamie win, I think I choke my hand more than
You just relax because don't forget you anyways.
But you know something, guys? To be honest, in that moment there, and I think some of the people making the rules were never cyclists.
Yeah.
And so they don't know what a cyclist do. I give respect to anybody who take up a bicycle and talk about race because it's an extremely hard sport. It's extremely hard. Anybody, I had nothing idea. Anybody feel like you could just jump on a bike and go ride a race and you want to win that? You can't. You have to
Like we driving, say, get on my bike and see if you could beat that man.
Yeah, exactly. You know here pass somebody.
Yeah.
If they win, you have to say that what the time what they put in, and all of us here know what it is to suffer. I mean, I could tell you on race, after I finish a race, I tell anybody if I have $200, carry my bike. My son CFB because my son said, not just my when I tell out at the fight.
Okay, I can walk up the step. I just
I couldn't get
throw
up.
right down
I
at the
lay
step,
down.
put at the step and lay down till I recover.
You know what I do after nationals? After nationals, I left my bike there. The Marion Jones in the national stadium. I left my bike there and I gone home. You know when I bring home my bike, I pray that somebody carry my bike, I can sit again. Everybody bring my bike, go yes, I forgot the bike. I said, there you go.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is that the passion that athletes have, and I watch the Tour de France. We watch the Tour de France, and if you some of the cyclists now just ride, still riding bike, are so passionate about cycling, right?
Yes.
And cycling is such a hard, difficult sport, but just the love of the sport.
Phil Liggett, one of the longest announcer, and still go ride.
Yep.
You don't tell her how much time you ride over the hill where they go and everything.
Well, I personally meet Phil Liggett the Las Vegas we chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
They don't
Cycling.
understand, like I said, our race going to have like 10 prizes.
Okay.
All going to be trophy and cash.
Yeah.
The women going to have 5 prizes, all going to be trophy and cash.
Excellent.
And this is definitely going to be an annual race.
Yes.
Annual race. Maybe the time could change, but the dates probably could change based on the emptiness of the calendar come next year. You know, that could possibly change, but it can be an annual.
All right, and we're looking at, so Hodis to Benke, that's roughly 10 miles.
No, 8.
20 miles come back, so that's 20 and then,
calculation.
yeah, so we got about, what, 90 miles, no?
No,
How much?
80.
Go 85.
85.
85.
But turn in a benke, where exactly on turn in a benke? On the boulevard?
Yeah, you going for the boulevard
And then turn, okay. So you're not going all the way, to the
They went to the border.
to the border. Wait, to the
Yeah,
border.
turn at the border.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
8 miles.
Okay.
I said about 85 miles.
So roughly 85 miles, guys, including some rollers.
Right.
Get ready. It is
Rollers
going
are
to be
green.
September the 7th
That's
at
right.
8 a.m. starting at Hodes. One big open race for the elite males, juniors in their second year so far is what we're hearing. Masters as well, cyclists. So one open race, top 10. Dolfo?
And yeah, and then the registration going to be with the federation.
Federation is $30 for registration. We'll probably have timing chips as well.
Yeah.
Yep. We talked about, we spoke about putting in something in there for the Masters, 40 plus, 50 plus, and 60 plus. Is that still in consideration?
Well, I got to
Tell them the name of the race, because they ask. It's a Miguel Brothers
family
cycling race.
Okay.
Hopefully, it go annual and the name will change to the Miguel Brothers Cycling Classic.
Okay.
Right. That's the aim. Right.
So we're thinking anything for Masters? You're gonna go back and
Well, yeah, discuss it with the family,
okay.
see what,
Yeah, typically I would say that would probably be a good thing to put in there because all the federation races they do have Masters categories. So perhaps
Except for cross country.
They-
It's an open race.
No, they do.
They do?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, you have under 20. All the categories are represented in cross country actually.
Okay.
Under 23, Masters 35 plus.
Youngest rider.
We have 40 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus. So something you can look into, and I'm sure we can get sponsors for those special categories too. So.
Well, that's what I'm here to ask for whosoever want to donate to the race. It's open through the federation, through Douglas, and through Android donors. Even you doing it.
Yes, well, I already contributed. Like I said, I committed to contributing a station prize of your choice. So we'll map that out and figure out where we want to put that. But we'll definitely support this race. And guys, again, like you said, Mr. Adolf Cabral and Mr. Douglas Lam, you guys can contact them, contact the federation if you'd like to be a part of this race in any which way as far as donating station prizes. Do we still need position prizes?
I think we said we're going to discuss that and then.
So
have an
I'm not
explore.
sure about that because I think they have that line out.
Okay.
We discuss it. But he say if anybody want to donate, can just contact us and donate.
yeah.
We already have some international people that say they are donate, so we look forward to that.
Yeah. And again, this race is paying respect to the great
The Five
Miguel,
Brothers.
the
Yes,
great
yes.
Miguel Brothers. So
Yes.
Remember that book, The Five Brothers?
yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Who's
I know who Big Apple.
Who's Big Apple? Whoever Big Apple is.
Big Apple say one portable, but I don't know who Big Apple. So Big Apple have to contact.
Big Apple is a tree ball head man.
Yeah.
Tree ball head man.
That who got down.
Big Apple, please introduce yourself, Big Apple.
Big Apple say one portable, but we don't know who Big Apple. So anybody can say buy me a Big Apple and make a portable. Then they portable.
You don't know who to call.
Yeah, but Apple man say buy. I had a Big Apple and me ask the portable, and then I give somebody, then the person can say, but the me the Big Apple,
Me the Big
Big Apple, so we don't know who the Big Apple.
Maybe the man I call a personal.
Yeah. Folks, we still have price to give away and buy yourself fast and fly.
So I want Miss Rita want to say this bell?
Oh, yes,
And when she say this bell, she
Yeah,
remember my lyrics.
Okay, so you have to get the bell, doggy.
Can't get the bell.
Get the bell. Well,
She
after that,
remember every band member when you come join the Miss Rita band, and you look at my drum, you give a bell. One iron square thing where you have to hold, iron nut. Right? So being that we forget the bell and say, we have a makeshift bell.
Dog, I don't know if you could reach out and get that price for me, please. So,
So are we gonna just jump right into the prizes on Endonis?
Big Mike from Willis Bank. Okay. I still don't know who the Big Mike from Willis Bank. I know really.
Big Mike from Willows
Big
Bank.
Mike, I think I one of the cyclists there with the ride on the rally cycling team for Willows.
No, I don't think so.
Big Mike. Big Mike ride on
Alright, so
Willows.
And then there just the full price. One shirt, one shirt. Must in the bag. One must there. One black shirt, one black one. Yeah, all right, okay. So, so you want to ring the bell? So
I'll ring the bell. Just say when the bell.
Yeah.
Why that one nice saddle.
Yes. So which one the price?
For me, baby.
Which one the price? We should get a nice seat for? Why? Which one? I mean, when I question D. We're not giving for nobody though.
It's up to you. I don't have a sheet. Where's my sheet?
Oh, you're supposed to there?
One of you guys sitting on it, maybe.
You drop? Oh. Oh, question one done up already. So.
No. I'll bring it in.
Oh, you bring it in. Oh, you bring it in.
The seat down the bottom, but
all right.
the seat there.
So you are ring the bell.
I'll ring the bell.
So D-Ray, you want to ask the first question?
Sure.
Because we give for the first question. I give the tool set for get the tool set. Make Dolphin hold the tool set. Dolphin hold the tool set. Make Dolphin hold it up. The tool set.
Oh my carry too.
A nice screwdriver set of Mr. Glenford and Margaret Jacks out of New York. Are they supporting thing? Mr. Glenford was right with you, right? Jacks was right.
He was right on the same team.
So on the same team. Okay, so there are still people where.
I met Mr. Jacks, very nice.
Nice man, yeah. He was out at the race Sunday.
Yeah. He don't miss no race.
No miss no race, you know what?
Once there, I believe he don't miss no race.
He watched. The wife gave me the joke. He said, he make the man do on Facebook account. He said, "No man, no keep up a race. Not all a man stay on the race." So, thank you again.
Yeah, he not watch party kind of guy. He not watch party kind of guy.
Yeah, man. All right. So, make we ask put up the first question, George. When that nice, beautiful, and tell her he give me one set of list and really nice. So
excellent, guys. Once again, good night, and thanks to Mr. Elston Wade Jr. for providing these questions every week to the show. Question number one, Andrew. Name the former cross-country champion who set a world record in 2001 of the fastest 12-hour cycling and was recorded in the Guinness Book of World Record.
Wow.
Name the former cross-country champion who set a world record in 2001 of the fastest 12-hour cycling and was recorded in the Guinness Book of World Records.
And just a tool set there, right?
Yeah, the tool set.
Tool set.
Okay, because I have that or shirt.
No. We have some. Yeah. So when this nice screwdriver, I tell them I set and I stash it and I don't make nobody use it because it really they are good quality. Good quality.
This one is important.
Yes, good quality. Yep. Big up.
Like that, I'm spelling, but I don't know why I did it.
Makasih. Enough to be.
Sorry, I want to sing fast. This is the first person to put it in, but Jarky.
Yeah. Work now, Hubert Johnson. Sometimes I predictive text. But Jay, get to this time, right? But next time, make sure check your phone good.
Right, Jay with the typo.
Typo, yeah. But sometimes I don't blame because sometimes you put it in and it change it. You actually put in the correct spelling. It change. Yeah. So the phone must recognize that.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell. You have to stop. Make the bell. You have to ring the bell. Why, Kevin? You must have. Kevin, what's the bell? Why?
Ring the bell.
Big up Mr. Kevin Logan.
Yeah.
Bye.
This week I was in the lab.
What bell come from?
This is just a tool in here.
Oh, that's a jack handle.
Yeah. So, Jay, pick up your prize. We're doing Spike Shop tomorrow. All right. So the second prize, win this. Get a seat. That far. Watch out, we have big fans that Orlando, Florida too. Cause here I'm not gonna joke now, right? The fan for Orlando, Florida he said, Mr. Erdones, he said, ako, fan out. She never know about Ricola drink. He said, I talk about Ricola. Take a Ricola. He said, but where you get the Ricola drink from?
Make one commercial with you.
So I tell Miss, I take I show what I do, right? I take the sweet or whatever the tablet and drop it in the water and dissolve.
You like one mint.
And so when I suck the water through the camel pack thing, it get a nice coolness to my throat.
Yeah.
She said, well, he said, people say, well, pay you, Mr. Adrian. So what do you do? So now I take the bladder. I don't use the bladder anymore. I take one Coke bottle, put the hose in there, and that my thing, all right? Yeah. So she said, man, but she said she laughs about Ricola in a liquid in my head. So I said, yeah, try that. So I said, recall at the time, so no, at the cell. So yes, the family give this seat here. Call it for a nice.
You say Eric Jones also,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Eric Jones.
Yeah.
So this one, show you pro logo. See the nice racing seat. I hope cyclists are win this. It's a nice. This is the expensive seat. This the. You see?
Yes,
Yeah,
well,
nice
that's a great seat.
Yeah.
Like
So
that, I want to carry it one.
I
Dress
hope-
up my lead every bike.
I hope whoever win it, make sure they make good use of it. So the second question of the night, and you win this beautiful seat by the Orlando fans. And they don't want to call a name, just Orlando fans.
Personally, say this, something.
Yeah.
really-
Yeah.
Damn sweet. Who was the captain of the Smart Zoom team which rode the 2015 cross country race? And you win this beautiful seat, easy as that. Who was the captain of the Smart Zoom team which rode the 2015 cross country second race? The captain, and you win this beautiful seat. I don't want it, but I can't win it. But
yeah.
big up
I think I know.
the fans there. Oh, great
think
fans from
you know?
Orlando, Florida.
You can settle.
You see, don't come and show, can't win no prize.
Yeah. Sometimes I give my son what he get
Yeah.
idiot. Like, yeah, I give my son so and so.
If you don't win it, I'll give you $10 for it.
What?
I want to trade for $10.
Don't let try come up, guys.
The only chance.
We're going to price side for you.
Yeah.
Don't have to know the price.
Yeah, I don't know the price already. So I win this beautiful seat. I can pick it up the yeah, winner. Because you win a seat. Tishibu.
Ring the bell.
No. Look, here the rule now though. Tishibu, you can't make nobody come collect the seat. You have to come collect. If you make anybody come, you default and so yeah, stay. So I don't want to hear this. I want to come collect. You have to come collect it in person because I don't want to get the seat. I want to see you put it on a bike and you start to ride. So
All right.
that's it.
You
So
should put
Tishibu.
one of the big winners
Yeah.
and string out.
So Tishibu winners, beautiful.
Question number 3.
Where I price.
Chavaria Cycling
the
Club.
nice, that
Yeah.
It's a nice team,
Excellent. Chavaria Cycling Club was officially registered in 2014 by Jocelyn Chavaria and one of his daughters. What is the name of his daughter?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a tough question.
No, that's not tough.
Chavaria
Chavaria.
Chavaria. Well, because you were part of the federation.
No.
That's why you know.
She was a cyclist.
Chavaria Cycling
first
Club
One
was officially. You want give me. Dog.
What's the name?
Dog, you can't talk right
Yeah.
No, nothing else, dog. Until I come up. Chavaria Cycling Club was officially registered in 2014 by Jocelyn Chavaria Sr. and one of his daughters.
Full name or?
What is
Full
the
name.
what is the name of his daughter?
Full name? Alright.
Full name, yeah.
Because
And this prize,
That
was
was
given,
okay. She's right.
this prize was given by Mr. Glenford Jex and Margaret Jex again. So this is a beautiful tip. The last person who win, one boy said, "Don't ask Emma one is," but this is no cheapy. It's a nice my name, Pittsburgh, am I right?
Yeah.
full
25.
name, guys. Everyone wants to put one name.
Full name, full name. Well, you don't say not to put the Chavaria behind, just put the spell out the name.
Wait, no.
Exactly.
No, what's your name?
Oh!
Sorry,
I get you. Say no, yeah. Full name, folks.
First
full
and
name.
last name.
First and last name. Yep. That's true.
I
just
got
let
another
them-
Chavaria
Yeah,
right
I
now.
get tricky bad.
Ah, it's tricky. Oh.
This
Yeah.
is for this question.
El stand smart.
Understand, he has stats too. He has stats.
I hope he can start to me.
You got your stats, no, I guarantee you.
One stat I realized tonight, you finish 11th in our cross country and Dougie
Yes.
finished 14th.
So I better.
Apparently, based on his stats alone. How did you do in your first cross country, Doug?
That's correct. Ring the bell, dog. Ring the
Melissa
bell. ring the
Gomez,
bell.
yes. Ariel Gordon.
Ariel Garden. Young Ariel win a prize last. He just collect a prize too. What's up?
Man, I'm going to take that screenshot.
Ariel Garden.
I was sending screenshots to people because someone said about this.
And the last prize,
I know.
Okay.
Bolido.
that winner,
Tape.
tape, measuring tape, Pittsburgh measuring tape. Yeah, 25 foot.
Fix it.
Tape and then Ariel.
Hold on, fix it up first. Make it nice and
Well, I went for Bolino now, guys.
One
As
t-shirt
a Will Turns
and a shirt.
t-shirt. Yeah.
You have to open the shirt.
Yeah, now that's what hold it up. As a Will Turns
But that
t-shirt.
here it is.
I can't fit you.
Man.
Well, I put it in a frame. Right?
No, Bolino got outside. I'll give me a little
Oh, okay, all right, okay.
Fast.
Sure.
People punching
Well,
fast. Quick, man.
Sure.
The toughest question to deal with for me. Alright, well.
Your brother that
we'll
bad?
try read it then.
Your brother give you a Bolino one?
No, the one is this
what
is
it
the
is,
show.
you gave it Bolido.
Yeah, the show.
That show given there, that then it's a last moment. So pick a number between 25 and 45. Pick a number between 25 and 45 and win this beautiful shirt. As the wheel turns. Let's keep the wheels turning.
The only good thing is one each later between we have people there.
Oh, okay.
Alright, the numbers is for me now. Let's start to pouring right now.
Watch out.
So,
So,
winner.
got winner? Ready? Just like that? Quick thing.
Come on. See this one, yeah.
Ahmad Charrington, 40.
No man,
That's
he made the silly thing, man.
why.
You see the paper, man.
That is only Ahmad. Ahmad only a chop and palm bicycle, but Ahmad winner.
Ahmad winner.
He started the bike.
prize.
He's a natural winner.
I don't know,
Yeah.
because he could guess thing. No, I want to touch on a quick thing before it closed down, right? Ahmad Charrington, right? This young man. He know an ex-phenom, like we say. This young man, I remember when he first started, they were just beat up and he have a bike, all kind of thing, but no watch about Ahmad with consistency and with
He stay humble.
humble.
You know, one good rider always come from the worst machine, all of the things, all the good riders, that somebody will never have a good equipment.
They call
but
it
stay
yeah,
disciplined, stay disciplined,
Yeah.
stay on the bike and get it done.
Well, I said this for my life.
When you get too much, you just come out and you want the best wheel. You know, you don't even focus on training, preparing yourself right for race, you know.
By the way, when Ahmad, race a track, right? The Roberto family see the talented man and Nigel Stewart Sr. and their family, they send a bike for Ahmad. And then up to this day, they still support. And when I talk to Nigel, he said that for him boy, that.
Yeah.
What bothers him about Ahmad?
You know, that whole thing for kind of feel a connection.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ahmad is hungry. Ahmad is talented. And I say that Ahmad will win cross country in the future. And I see him going professional in the sport. That's what I see. With the nurturing, with the love, and personally talking to him, his drive, his consistency, his humbleness will make this young man go very far.
Yeah, goal.
So, yeah, and we have other young riders, but we have to touch base on it. But tonight, the Ahmad night for big up Ahmad Charrington. We also too, we want the Tour de France is on. We want to call out the names of the six winners of.
Absolutely, but before that, Andrew, I'd like to recognize a very special young lady and also a student athlete as well, and her name is Ariel Gordon. And she actually recently won a contest, which was mental health awareness competition that she was a part of, and she won that by discussing what is mental health, why is mental health important, strategies to maintain mental health. And it's a difficult topic to actually talk about, right? And it's something that's very prevalent in our communities and society, in this day and age where a lot of people are struggling with
I shared it.
mental health, I just wanted to recognize her, and thank her for her strength and her confidence in actually addressing that. And she has a beautiful 1-minute video on Facebook, and you guys can go to her mother's profile and take a look at that, Miss Alma Gordon.
I share too. I share it on my page.
And it's also on Andrew's page as well, but I wanted to highlight it on the show that we never know what people are actually dealing with. and that's why, you know, to what you had said many shows ago about, you know, be careful how we address, you know, these young people.
Yeah, I even experience it at home that my youngest kid is more fragile mentally than the older ones. So I can't treat them the same way, like how, you know.
Yeah.
But then I still, as a parent, I have to be firm, I have to be disciplined, you know, and
Yeah, absolutely. And like I was saying, you know, sometimes on these comments, you know, adults are, you know, attacking the younger people and you just be careful of that, because you never know how that's gonna affect these kids and what they're actually going through. So again, I just wanted to give her a special shout out tonight and congratulate her in facing and embracing mental health and coming out as a champion as well, winning that competition, sharing her most vulnerable experiences as well. So Ariel Gordon, thank you for sharing that, and hopefully that will help other young people deal with mental illness and mental health in a more positive way. And you are a young you know, example of you know what strength should be. So congratulations on that.
Awesome.
Yep. And we also have, Andrew, like you said, of course, the Tour de France is in action, with stage number 7 being tomorrow.
Stage 7 tomorrow.
Stage 7 tomorrow.
Yes, so we want to report on the show the winners of the past 6 stages, right?
Just one.
So stage 1 open up with a flat stage, and a sprinter won that stage. Jasper Philipson.
Was a great
Yes, from Alpecin.
Actually, when I watch it, when I watch it, and the way how they give the frontal, when I think that he will squeeze, bring me on the inside, but you never, he got clear. Yeah.
Stage number 2 saw Matthew van der Poel pulling off that win.
Rough one.
Yep. Stage number 3 was Tim Merlier. Number 4, number 4, stage number 4 is your yellow jersey currently. Tadej.
No, you not got it today.
Yeah, lose it today.
Oh, you lost it today, okay. Tadej
I think he
Pogacar.
gave it up, pretty much. But what I could say about stage 4, I think one of them, it never so mountainous, but you have lot of roller, but it was one of the hardest race speed-wise. Man, that race made it fly, and all the top man they come out the front. Man, look here, rip it to shreds.
Yeah.
I think even Pogacar broke himself then. You see, they got never ready for the time trial. The next day, don't recover from that race.
Yep.
That race was hard.
Yeah. And then Remco Evenepoel won the time trial, the individual time trial. Tadej Pogacar, after yesterday's stage, was in the yellow jersey. And after today's win by Ben Healy, the yellow jersey went back to Matthew van der Poel, who has been in the yellow jersey for 5 of the, well, 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the 6 stages, actually.
That's right.
4 of the 6 stages. So he is gonna start in the yellow jersey tomorrow. What's do we know what how many seconds he has on? Second place would be Tadej Pogacar. Third place is Remco Evenepoel. And
one second behind.
Yeah.
1 second, yeah.
Yeah, he lost by 1 second. Pogacar is 1 second behind, and then third place is Van der Poel. I'm sorry, third place is Remco.
Remco
and
Jonas.
Jonas fourth. All right, sounds good. Excellent. All right, guys. Again, that's your winner so far for the Tour de France. We'll report again next week.
Yeah. Just before I close off, too, I see one news where Mr. Sid Williams put up that a huge donation comes shortly for bikes and equipment for junior riders. So, a round of applause. So,
ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Yeah, ring the bell, though. So, Kevin must laugh. Or young, the juniors or futures and the future of the sport. So we definitely have to invest in them. We definitely have to invest in them, and so we have to encourage them on.
I just started work with a young female rider, but I see where our females can even be farther, but they don't have no good advice. They don't get the proper training. They don't like. I think we have to, like when DB said earlier, we have to ease off our kids in and let the people who know how to do the coaching and the mentoring, do that. And not be negative on the back end and try to steer the kids in your way. Because you steer them your way, or why not deal with them with a man or so, but then the kids they don't get help where they need.
Yeah.
They need like I learned something quick this week that they go train, but they don't have the proper training. They don't get that proper discipline where they need.
I see one young man for I think that Barbuda and Antigua. So when they play sign a contract with one team in Europe. So that they're for the Caribbean. I think the young when I say look like for the young man Taje Brownie or something. So I can't remember his full name, but he got to Europe and he signed.
I know one that lived because I'm a meter Trinidad, and he began the race. He began a race with them guys. He began Brazil, and he plays good. And then, but then he told me that he went straight back.
Okay,
Europe, he don't go back to Trinidad.
Yeah.
He go Europe. He goes straight to Britain. I think Britain he live. But then not close to all the other places where he lives when he has a relative there. So
Antigua, thanks Elstan.
Antigua,
thanks Elstan.
Next thing, Dwayne, I know where the kids the kids they need to leave their bicycle and do some running and some skipping and some swimming, they don't do that. They just ride bike. They need to let that bike run sometime. Just run,
for right now,
skip, swim, you know.
Like we're in our highest speaker season right now, I won't change up because they have too much cross muscle, you know, interaction.
But there are time when I put on the bike though.
Oh yeah, they have to. They have
just
to
run.
Yeah.
Then we put on the bike and do some swimming. If you go do a hearty bill and back, you go swim, you get that jump rope, you know.
Yeah.
Different coordination, you know, like it's like they don't do that anymore.
They work by cardio because a lot of them cardio no get paid.
Yeah.
Man, guys, we're gonna go down all night. I mean, I say you really enjoy yourself. You Dolphin first never want to come on show, but now you feel comfortable. You didn't realize that you know so much people watch you because you're in a studio with you show love, right? So I want to take this opportunity.
You shy in a studio, but you don't shy outside.
So I give the gentleman for saying a closing remark.
Well, like I said, I enjoyed being here and I had fun. I'll be back when I come back from LA in October. I mean in August. I'll be back to tell the people about the prizes and much about the race, you know.
Okay.
Well, thank God for the opportunity to give way. I'd like to thank my kids. I guess they're watching home. My daughter, my son especially. They're the two main cycling lovers. So I guess they are watching. They will pass it on to their mom. She probably cooking up something for me. So I'll be home soon. Yeah, I'll be home soon to have supper. So.
I know one thing your wife, I'm glad when I left for you. I take up much of her time.
She's cool and you know, she understanding. And that's the key, you know, make we say we go. Because we have to have communication.
Yeah.
Dolphin, but you missed something, man. I know that you missed something.
Oh, my beautiful wife.
Ah!
They watching. So,
Yeah.
She right there in front of that TV,
Yeah.
trust me.
But don't check out before you come out.
All right.
The man say what? They have, if you go here, I know sharp up your wife for real.
Most of my family never watching. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The,
Excellent, guys. Well, Mr. Cabral, thank you very much for being a part of the show tonight, and thank you and your family and whoever else is responsible for this beautiful race that we're going to have on September the 7th in honor of the phenomenal legacy of the Miguel Brothers, the Fergusons and Williams, and that whole lineage of amazing talent. So thank you for spearheading that, and we look forward to that race, and we're excited to help you, promote that race. And
you want to line up, right?
Absolutely. I want that's why I'm pushing for the Masters prizes. I'm looking forward to that. Absolutely. And thank you, Mr. Doggy Lamb.
Yeah, thank you too.
Appreciate it. I think since I've been on the show, this is the first time that you've been in the studios, but hopefully it's not the last time. I want to extend an open invitation to you. Obviously, Doug, you have a lot of...
Well, he's going to be back with me, so...
Yeah, absolutely. And even when you're not here.
Yeah.
I don't want him to be for you to be just the
Keep
reason.
away.
Exactly. But thank you, Dougie, because we know you have a lot of passion for the sport.
Yeah.
You've always been around the sport ever since I came to Belize here.
This sport change this one, me.
Means a lot to you, right?
But the honest could tell you, I used to run the association. You know. I used to go all the crowd at my house. I used to throw races every Sunday.
Yeah. So, guys, you see how significant cycling is to folks. Dougie got emotional just now, just talking about it, and it runs through his vein.
Yeah.
So I wanna encourage you, Doug, to be a part of the show. You're welcome here anytime. I know you have a lot of information.
And he know a lot.
Yes, well, he does have a lot of information. He knows a lot. He has when I first came to Belize, he used to talk to me a lot and give me a little pointers. I'm a little bit too old for all his knowledge that he has. I'd love to see him. I'd love to see him get more involved. With the
Didn't
like you
Elston
said.
used to ride too? Didn't Elston used to ride?
Yeah, Elston rode a cross country, and he was a track sprinter as well.
No, Elston was kind of weak.
Hi, June. Good night.
Hey,
I know Elston really hang from when it was driving department.
Okay.
But then really hang.
the first cycle, so we ran a race, ran across country in white pants. Yeah. For the who don't know, Dougie used to be the bull, like he was blow the bull for the cross country.
You used to blow bugle?
Yes, he blow bugle, and then
Before you lined up?
Yeah, Dougie was good.
I always been want to ride, but never got on bike or never.
So you pick up bike late then?
Yeah, I pick up bike, but I'm the chase from bike for years.
Yeah.
And then eventually he won too.
I get a bike and Stone Jam, I was work with Stone Jam, actually DJing and hanging out with my boys on the corner of the lane, and that used to be my life, hang out and go with Stone Jam. And then when I get a frame again, I get a frame from the way, and then I started build the bike. And that all come up.
Like
Build it wheel by wheel. This week I build one wheel, next week I build another wheel. Jack build the wheel in for me. Then when Jack gone to States for after cross country, I hear Bally Double Lamb, they rip up things I believe when he there States. So when he come back, he yeah.
But yeah, man, cycling is great.
And,
Yeah,
and like you said, that changed your whole direction, from hanging out on the corner to picking up a bike and change your whole direction of your life. And Doug, how many times you represented Belize internationally?
Too many.
Yeah.
Too many.
Yeah.
I went to Olympics, Barcelona, Spain Olympics, 1992.
So you're looking at the Olympian here, right?
Yeah.
Former Olympian.
Also, they have a little writing where they interview me
So we're better right there.
in a Sports Illustrated.
And the wins, we're better right there.
Yeah.
That's where the cyclists used to hang out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Excellent.
Because he was the cycling president.
Okay,
Mhm.
President Association, excellent.
Well,
Yeah, so Doug, I would like to see you get back in some kind of capacity around the youths
There's something, yeah.
But that's
perhaps.
why I make,
Devote your time to them right
Yeah.
now.
yeah, I make these strides. I
Yeah.
start to work with a young lady, change the whole format of how we go to work in the morning and how I drop the kids at school. You know, just to do that.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm glad that my wife made the decision
To help.
to help.
Excellent.
You know,
Yeah.
so that I could, you know, help the young lady, help her in my process, and see where we go. If we are grow to more, you know, because I get another approach for help our next young lady. So if I'm working with the ladies, I am supposed to do it, and I got the guidance.
Yes, that's right.
You know, so.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, guys, again, thank you guys very much for being a part of the show and, you know, for, you know, everything that you've contributed to the 189th edition. Thank you to our viewers, loyal.
Somebody tell I used to be global per se.
Even Martin.
True thing, another lie.
Yeah, thanks to all our viewers who tune in every week. But like they say, Andrew, every good thing must come to an end, and it is time for us to wrap up our show here for tonight. But again, thank you guys very much. It's always a pleasure to be here to share about an hour and a half of my time with you. Really appreciate it and look forward and excited to be here again next week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yep. In closing, I want to thank all you gentlemen. Thank you, Doug, for you came on the show, explaining the race. It's always a warm feeling, even though the ACDN is a warm feeling to be amongst friends from cyclists. You know, this is what we live for. Thank you for always being a great co-host. We want to thank each and every one of the fans. George, I really want to put back that picture with my beautiful mom. She will celebrate her birthday tomorrow. If you can put that picture up again, my beautiful mom. Mom, man, you know, yes. When I watch that picture, you know, happy birthday, mom. Yeah. So she celebrates her 85th birthday tomorrow. We are party weekend, definitely a party weekend. Thanks for being such a great mother. We celebrate with you and the entire family. My entire family who is visiting from the Cayman Islands. Thank you guys. You show us the love. To our fans, thank you again for tuning in. Mr. Kevin Logan, thank you for the food and the hotels. And to each and every one who tune in, have a pleasant good night. But last but not least, my beautiful wife, who is taking care of my family who is visiting. She's running about, they were the keys and, they are doing their thing. Thank you. With that said, have a blessed, safe night. See you next week. Enjoy, be blessed. Yep. All right. We are out.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn.